I used to work at a particular security company, and I resigned, and I went across to sheriff. And I was working there for about 3 months or so in the cash department. That is to say, the CIT department. Sheriff Security. At Sheriff Security, we, the staff, are responsible for transporting cash. You collect cash from the customers and take it to the bank. All right, that's all we're required to do. One morning, the chief security officer came and said a bag is missing. A bag is, a bag of cash from one of the customers. We immediately started an investigation. I initiated the investigation. I started questioning around our ranks as to what would have happened. This person claimed that he brought the bag and he gave it to this guy, and this guy said he banked it off. He said he brought X amount of bags, and he said he collected X amount of bags, and he counted it, and he put it in the bank. I am the driver. Me and this guy alone in the vehicle. I said, let's go back to the bank and check for this money. We went to the bank explained to us, let's say 15 bags, only 14 bags came. And they went through, they said only 14 bags came. Of course, they said they can't show us the video footage and stuff like that. But they said only 14 bags. And we went back and we retraced our steps, we checked the books. I have the receipts on my phone and stuff like that. We checked back our books. We went back to the customer, we checked back. The bag was issued indeed. The bag was handed over to them. They collected the bag. This guy is claiming that he put the bag in the bank. And he is claiming that he put X amount of bags in the bank. The bank is saying they only receive so much, one short. Back and forth, it's running into the night.
The bag that was missing, what was the sum of that bag?
One time they said 1 point something, next time they said 2 million. Next time they said 1.5 or 1, I can't remember how much it was. But it's nothing exceeding 2 million. All right? And we were back and forth. The afternoon, we have to go back and see Amir again. Now we're in Amir's office. And we're cross-checking everything. I'm going back and forth. We're doing everything. We're discussing about getting cameras and stuff like that. And we're back and forth. And we're explaining our procedure to Amir. I am telling him what happened, where, what happens, and we're going through. All of our vehicles, all of Amir's vehicles are tinted. So there's no way that anybody could see who's going on this or whatever. I remember the night in question, we went to pick up Giftland, bags of Giftland, a customer Giftland. And as usual, whenever these guys step out of the vehicle, I'm always with them. I never leave them to go by themselves. I'm always with them. I'm in charge, I don't leave them. And we went together. And they collected the bags and we come back down. We went to the bank. This is the day when the bag was missing. So whilst in Amir's office now in this night, one of Amir's workers, I would say henchman, Dave, who used to do Amir personal running, he used to jump up and saying, many nights he just be at Giftland and he used to be watching me. I just sit on the vehicle, throw back, and I don't come out. And it's possible that I would have taken one of the bags when the guy's gone upstairs to collect the customer cash. I'm left in the vehicle, and perhaps I could have taken the bag from there. And I tried to argue with them, and I said, no, me and that's a partner. Where I used to work, we used to collect large sums of cash in excess of $2 billion and go into the bank and bank off. We ain't got need for trouble. And I've been doing that for 5 years prior to coming here. All right? We ain't got need for thief no $1 million bag or whatever it is. And probably because I wasn't aggressive enough, or I'm a soft-spoken person, they focused their attention on me. You sure it's not you take this bag? Amir will start interrogating me. And he keep focusing on me. I was at wit's end to explain to this man, I don't have need to thief this bag. You're blaming the wrong person. The thief is with us in this room. By this time, there are 8 of us in the room, 3 females, 5 males. It narrowed down now to me or the guy Stephen, who claimed that he banked off the bag. Because he's taking what Dave said, that Dave would have seen me sit down in the vehicle many times. I said, Dave, the vehicle's tinted, you can't see me. Yes, I see you. Then he narrowed down to Stephen. Eventually, the attention's focused on me and Stephen. Amir decides now that he's going to force us to sign a promissory note that we're going to pay back for this money and he's going to work out a calculation for us to pay back over a period of time. I am reluctant to sign for this thing because I ain't steal anything.
You said he wanted to force you. That's the allegation you're making.
Yes, I'm going to tell
force
you.
You how?
It starts by threats. He's cussing nasty. He's cussing real nasty, and he's threatening and stuff like that. And then he of course, by this time he already searched me. He searched me. Then he said he's gonna come and search my house. I said, come. And well, he asked me who lived in my house. I told him, me, my family, including my 7-year-old son at the time. And Amir used to turn and tell me that he gonna come for my son. He gonna hold my son at ransom, as a form of intimidation, I suppose. And he's gonna keep my son. My son gonna be indebted to him for the rest of his life. And my son will have to work and pay back this money. And the list goes. Amir went on real nasty. Moving on now, forcing us to sign this promissory note that we're gonna pay back. And I'm refusing. Why you want to tell you? And the attention focus on me. Like say, I am handcuffed behind my back. These 5 guys that he called, I'm handcuffed behind my back.
So all of this is allegedly happening
at sheriff's office.
Sheriff's office.
Yeah, man. I'm handcuffed behind my back. He orders one of his workers to strip me butt naked. I'm trying to fight up. I'm holding back. Take off your shirt. Take off your pants. Pull on everything. Take off everything. I'm butt naked now in the presence of these 3 females. These 5 men. And when I take off my clothes, Amir is suddenly obsessed about me. Amir comes to me and he's in the way a doctor would look at a patient's genitals as for clothing, Amir is just obsessed with me. I'm not lying, I'm telling you. And he's like this. And then he has a metal rod, a small rod he got from the table, and he's poking at my genital. And then he took the Lysol and he sprayed on me. Sprayed the Lysol on my genitals. Then he put me to watch porn. He wants me to get an erection, to see the length of my penis. I don't like this man has an obsession. I don't know.
All of this happened with the other guys there?
Yes, sir. He sprays the Lysol on me. He pokes me at my genitals with his rod. He fondled me well. Watch your video, watch your video. Get your cock stand up, get your cock stand up. I'm saying I cannot get an erection. I'm under duress. My hands are handcuffed behind me. I'm in front of 8 strangers, including 3 females. And they're going on. One of the guys like, whoa, what a Bobby bar, you getting erected? Because Ami bring up blues on his phone, forcing me to watch it. I refuse. I'm not cooperating now because by this time now this is torture. Then they're forcing us now to sign this promissory note. And I'm still refusing. I say I can't sign my hand handcuff. Open your hand, please sign it. And the list goes on, they do me all sorts of things. Now I'm the center of attraction now, right? Not the rest of the guys are me. I kind of did a fancy signature, not my genuine signature. Amir gets a bright idea. He says he's going to make a video. I have to make a confession video stating that I stole this money and I spent it out at whorehouse and gamble shop. I say I don't do whorehouse. I don't do gamble shop. Superbet, not me. I don't even understand what's going on there. All right? And that's where the lick started. Comes up to me, he slapped me a couple of times in my face because he has the camera. Dave, the same guy, is making the video with his phone and I'm not getting right. One time I say, Amir, I state my name and he gets vexed because I mentioned his name. Lash, do it again. I took like 6 times to do this video. Every time I'm saying something wrong is a lash, slap.
What are they lashing you with?
The metal rod that he had in his office, he gave me a hard, I got it on my phone, I'm going to show you. He gave me a hard lash on my hand. I could have swear my handbrake. It was swollen for a couple of days. A good lash, he slapped me up. Give me a good slap. My ears ring. I tell you, like, you give me a good slap. All right? Forced me to make this video. I must state in this video that I stole this money and I spent it out, his words, I spent it out at whorehouse and gamble shop. And because I couldn't get it right, he continued. They eventually said, look, this looks too much. Let me do this thing. And I do it again. I said, I stole this money and I spent it out at whorehouse and gamble shop. Right? Then they lose me. When I came out of the office, I collapsed in front of the door. Of course, he was cussing nasty. He's a very good cussboard. Eventually, the man said about $3 million. I said, $3 million? I said, all right. He goes back to Amir. Amir is like, back and forth with him. Then eventually Amir sends a strong message. He's not paying no $3 million. He's going to pay $1 million, take it or left it. Eventually, Amir sent one of his workers to speak to me and ask me if I could accept between $200,000 to $600,000. I said no. All right. Then is when he said, well, he ain't pay more. He ain't pay no $3 million. The most he can give me is $1 million. And we were back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Till eventually he sent $1.5 million and my salary, and I get 1.6.
Was any document signed between yourself and the lawyer and Amir for the 1.6 million?
No. As a matter of fact, when they brought the money, the guy that brought the money was trying to get a police report, the police statement. And the police let him know this statement stays with us. He was trying to tell the police, tear up the statement at Alberton Station. And the police told him no. Eventually we settled, the cash came. People tell me, "Buy, take the $1 million and go line away."
And what was the terms of the settlement?
That was a compensation as far as they're concerned.
Compensation for the way they treated you, a compensation for keeping quiet about the
It was to silence me. It was
abuses?
Yes, it was a silence.
Were they specific that that's what they were giving you the money for?
No, part of it was, but he just said, look, take our money and done this story. And the police never prosecuted him.
And why have you decided to come forward now?
I am seeing on Facebook a lot of things that Ghanaian Daily News is targeting people. They're targeting Mohammed. They're targeting Francis Bailey. But what upset me is when I see, it's no concern to me, and nobody paid me to do this. I came here off my own. What upset me is when I saw him asking for information about Mohammed's special needs child, photograph, and information about that child, so that he can target Mohammed. I think he's going too far. So I let the public know what and who Amir is. Yes, he did threaten to come after my son. And he did tell me that my son will be indebted to him. And he did tell me that he's going to make my son pay back this money that I allegedly stole. All right? So when I see him going after this guy, I know the depths that Amir can do. I'm not doing it because, oh, Mohammed is a famous word. You can check me. I have no payment. Mohammed did not pay me. I'm here voluntarily. To let people know who Amir is. Amir is no saint.